So, a lot of people recently have been taking the whole Trump trolling Canada, or specifically Cuban Fabio, really seriously to the point where they are really freaking the fuck out deep down inside. And of course, do you not think I'm not enjoying any of this? Of course I am. I love it when people are gonna be making fun of Canada, and even Canadians have a little bit of a duty to mock the fuck out of Canada, specifically more of the beloved elected officials. And you think that these guys are immune from criticism? You think they're immune from getting antagonized by the people who are not fans of theirs? Sorry, guys, but there have been people in society, always have and ever always will be, that you will not agree with everything that goes on here. But the thing that really bothers me about the situation is I love it when individuals that are preaching for open borders and just calling the other side a bunch of ists and isms when there's really not that much proof. And at times it's more of just a bit of controlled opposition, psyop. Why not? If the powers that be or just any NGOs or crisis actors will do anything to just be a bunch of discordian agents, as I would say, not necessarily chaos agents, but to me, chaos esoterically means something else. But in this case, in the political vein, more discordianism that's happening, play with your fucking perceptions, and Canada is not immune to such a thing. There have been a lot of interesting individuals that I've noticed on the Twitterverse that, from what is it I see, are real people. This is not AI generated shit. Just like yours truly, this is not AI generated. How many women do you know that look so perfect and as this raven-haired beauty, or a little bit more like a real-life Elvira, so to speak, that actually exist? Not too many from my own experience. I'm unique and exotic in that way. But regardless of that, I have to make this video because I think it's really filthy stinking rich that there are people in our society that cannot just simply take a joke. And I'm of two mindsets when it comes to Trump trolling the whole thing of annexation. On paper, I make love the idea. Fuck, we might as well just annex Quebec at this fucking point. They didn't sign the Canadian Constitution, so what are we waiting for? Problem is, you guys still haven't figured out this whole thing within Canada just yet. You still haven't figured that shit out, but I still want people to turn around and say, well, Lego is no longer much of a popular option, let's go with the PQ. Problem is, these are the same fucking people that have decided to abuse and flex the OQLF, telling business owners and private businesses, rather, telling you which font size of a particular language is allowed rather than another one. They're literally dictating to you what you should be putting on your signs. These are the same fucking people, by the way, recently decided to tweet out on Twitter that they more or less have the same angle as Lego concerning EVs. They're literally telling you what cars you should be owning, or in this case, having to ban gas-powered vehicles and forcing people, against their will, to be driving those shit boxes, or in some cases, the garbage trucks. I'm not giving that up, guys. Memetically, it's fucking working. And a lot of you that are falling for this EV bullshit are a bunch of fucking conformists, so I don't care what anyone says. I like how you guys want to go to the ones that are championing separation. Meanwhile, they're selling you out to globalism. I mean, why would they angle themselves like that? If you guys want to be manifesting your own destiny and getting away from the old paradigm with the old faces that were marketed as the alternative back in 2018. You think in this case it's gonna be any fucking better? No, it's not, but I digress on this because you guys still haven't figured it out. And I don't know if you ever will, but some of us who have this liberty philosophy understand that that is more important than the bullshit collective. You guys are gonna have to get used to that. Moving into 25, there's gonna be, I think, I hope for positive change, but I know for me on a personal level, there's a lot of things I have to assess and reassess in terms of my life. But in terms of Canada being annexed, I love the idea. Yes, I want more American values up here because we could greatly benefit from it. When the United States is doing well, the rest of the world ideally will follow suit. And that's especially true of Canada. Why is that? We share an unsecured border. A very big, fat, open border, mind you. And we're allies with them. So it would be best if some of you idiots out there to not want to try to piss off the Americans. But the other thing is, this has opened up a lot of doors for conversation in terms of, well, if we want Canada to be part of the United States, we're not going to be tolerating, or in some people's case, they're not going to tolerate this whole thing with Quebec. You're a fucking American or you just stay where you are and that's it. We already have one California, we don't want another one. So, a lot of people are not a fan of it, even on this side of the fucking border. You have tough guy out there, Maxime Bernier, who was a Piquist who voted yes in the 95 referendum, magically reached the age of reason and finally decided, hey, I'm going to create my own party because fuck you, Fed cons, you're not doing shit. I'm going to be doing my own thing, and I realize that Canada's worth saving. You know, I wonder how true and genuine he is in his fucking position. My thing to a lot of the assholes out there who have been very brazen and bold for telling some of us individuals who like the idea of Canada getting annexed, if you're going to be defending Trump, then why don't you go live in the United States and you're a fucking traitor? There's a lot of things I don't mind being called because some things don't mean anything to me. I'm able to brush it off, some of these people, I see them as ants. They're nothing but like ants and those annoying fucking mosquitoes that you just take a blowtorch to and then you're pretty much done. Unfortunately, we have these guys that are roaches. If there's a fucking apocalypse, the roaches are still gonna fucking win. They're still going to outlive a nuclear bomb, so to speak. So if ever Russia does decide to bomb the bejesus out of Canada, those roaches will still be alive. Hopefully, I'm not sure there's going to be any radiation poisoning, but we'll worry about that when it's time. I'm not really in the mood to be developing another arm, for example. I'm trying to secure this beautiful skeletal meat suit as I age. My message to all of those assholes that want to call me a traitor, you guys could go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, nice and hard, take your words, shove it down your fucking throat, throw it up, and continue that cycle. Continue that fucking cycle because you guys are the fucking assholes that have been propping and preaching Cuban Fabio so easily, more easily than it is to fucking criticize him. You can criticize Lego, that's not a problem. But you're not being hard enough towards these two fucking assholes than you are towards with us for some fucking reason. I don't know why. You're playing, either you're willfully ignorant or you know what's going on and you're just playing dumb. That's my problem with this whole shit show. Whether you're that brainwashed, whether you're that aware of things and you're playing stupid, I have a problem with you knowing what's going on and you're just doing it for your own personal gain. Selfishness is not always a bad thing, but this is the type of selfishness where it's like, yeah, you're really screwing people over, and down the line, you're going to be screwing with your own, if you do have kids and your own fucking family members, because one day that shit will fucking affect you. Don't act like it won't, because I'm sure these people have some NIMBYs in their family, but regardless of that, no, you guys are fucking traitors. The people that I want to see deported are these Canadian authoritarians. Basically, all 338 MPs don't deserve to fucking be here. Cleaning out the National Assembly out in Quebec fucking City. The unauthorized, well, the unofficial Karen informants of society, you know, your basic bitch snitchers out in society, the ones that think that they're doing good for society, but really they're not. They're just blindly brainwashed and will do anything that the government fucking tells them to. They left their brain somewhere else, another fucking dimension, while probably doing ayahuasca or some shit like that, or decided to go nuts and never retrieved a sense of the sanity again. But again, sometimes insanity is kind of needed. Not in this case. So those guys, those Karens should be, are on that fucking list. And also illegals. Illegals that want to come here, think they're all entitled to the things that we have, are entitled to first and fucking foremost. Not the ones who were fallen victim during this mass migration. See, that's another fucking issue. But in terms of those three categories, all of these fucking assholes should be deported. All of these guys, you guys should be deported to fucking Mars, but even better, Pluto or in a black hole somewhere. I think Siberia's not good enough because they're still, like, on this planet. You know, they're really fucking useless, and those guys I don't want in society, even the ones that want to call me a fucking traitor. And those assholes that want to call me a fucking traitor are pretty much on my fucking shit list. You guys don't deserve to be in Canada. If you love authoritarianism so much, you don't deserve to fucking be here. I've made videos like this in the past asking, what the fuck are you doing here? You do not deserve to be here. Still thinking that we have rights and Canada's very liberal, but yet when it comes to dissent, opposing views, cosmic ripples and all that shit, you deny them a spot in society. They're just there to exist. They are pawns in this weird 3D chess or number D, infinity D going on here. When some of us have decided, no, I'm going to decide how I'm playing this fucking game. I don't need you guys. I'm going to decide how I'm going to play the game and experience the game and decide which pieces I'm going to be playing here. You know, I haven't played chess in a long time, but I prefer chess over checkers because checkers I fucking suck at. But my message to all of those assholes who have been propping up this bullshit with Canada for a long time, and thank you for help exposing the bullshit that Canada is while memeing its own fucking existence. You guys are the biggest fucking traitors. Some of us actually want better values. I do think American values are better than Canadian ones. I do not jive with this fake bullshit of freedom of speech, but no, it's either we have it or we fucking don't. And clearly you guys are on the side of having to regulate compelling speech, which this conversation should have been had a long time ago. Hopefully in the new year, because I am probably going to make another video what I do expect and hope in the future, because a lot of bullshit that's been going on the last few years, the last decades, and even for myself personally, are getting left behind. If you guys have not noticed by now, or haven't figured it out yet, and there's no, like, a little bit of curiosity, you're getting left in the dust, my friends. And that also, I extend that out to society. All of you assholes that want to call me a traitor, meanwhile propping up actual wannabe chai-coms that you probably have voted for, eat a dick and go fuck yourself. No, seriously, go fuck yourself. If you seriously want to tell me to move the hell out of Canada, you should be fucking deported. You're the fucking threat, not me. I'm minding my business. You, what have you done? Done nothing good to help better Canadian society or better Quebec society, wherever you guys are. Again, that's my message to you. Shove it up your ass and fuck yourself. Peace out.